I'm about to tell you something the world has forgotten, something hidden since the beginning of time, a secret that connects death with the light of God Himself. You may think you know what happens after death, but what if everything we fear about the dark is only the shadow of a light too holy for mortal eyes to see? Part 1. When the darkness begins to fade. When life nears its final breath, the body grows quiet, but heaven grows closer. The heartbeat slows, yet the soul awakens. Many fear that moment, but for a Christian soul, that is when eternity begins to whisper. The saints say that when death comes, it doesn't arrive alone. The angels stand near, holding the same light that once shone at creation, the light of Christ. And as the world fades, a new brilliance opens before the soul. It is not the sun, it is not a flame, it is something alive, a light that knows you. In that light, every part of your life unfolds before you, not as punishment, but as truth. The love you gave, the pain you caused, the prayers you said, the mercy you shared, all reflected like stars within that radiance. Some souls run toward it with joy, others tremble, not out of fear, but awe, because that light is God's face unveiled. Part 2. The fire that shines. The saints call it the fire of love. This is no ordinary flame. It burns without destroying. For the pure, it feels like peace. For the unready, it feels like purgation. This is the mystery of divine mercy. The same light that comforts the saints purifies the imperfect. It is not the wrath of God, but His healing presence. In this fire, falsehood dies, pride fades, the soul sees not punishment, but purpose. For every wound, every selfish act, every unhealed sin is burned away until only truth remains. And then, in the distance, 3 paths appear, 3 doors that lead to eternity: heaven, purgatory, hell. But only one will open when the soul is ready. Part 3. The first door, the light of glory. The first door shines brighter than 1,000 suns. It is not merely a place, it is God Himself. Every saint, every angel, every redeemed soul lives within that endless brilliance. Those who enter here feel no sorrow, no fear, no memory of sin. Only the eternal yes of God's love. The light of heaven is not seen, it is lived. In that realm, time no longer flows. Every moment is now. Every heartbeat sings, "Holy, holy, holy." This is the home we were made for. But few souls step into that door immediately. Even the good must often pass through another place first. Not a place of despair, but of preparation. That is the second door. Part 4. The second door, the light that heals. When the soul stands before the second door, the light is still there, but softer, gentler. It is the same divine light, but now it cleanses instead of welcoming. This is the place the Church calls purgatory, not a punishment, but a mercy. Many fear this word, not knowing it is the fire of God's love, not His anger. Here, the soul still sees God, but from afar. The light burns away all that is unholy, all that cannot stand before divine perfection. Every regret becomes a lesson. Every tear becomes a prayer. Every longing becomes purification. The souls in purgatory suffer, yes, but they suffer with hope. They know they are saved. They know heaven awaits. Their pain is not despair. It is holy longing. And do you know what comforts them? The prayers of the living. Every Mass, every rosary, every act of mercy done in their memory becomes a beam of light that reaches into their darkness. When we pray for the dead, we are not sending words. We are sending light. Part 5. The third door, the light rejected. But there is a third door, and it is the hardest to speak about. This door leads away from the light, not because God rejects the soul, but because the soul rejects the light. The soul that refuses truth, love, and mercy in life finds it unbearable in death. That is what hell truly is: eternal separation from the light that is love itself. It is not God who sends souls there. They walk there by their own will. And yet, even here, the light still exists, outside, forever shining. It never ceases to love, but love cannot force itself upon a closed heart. This is the tragedy of eternity. The light of God is eternal, but so is free will. For the soul that denies God, darkness is not an absence of light. It is a choice to close one's eyes forever. Part 6. The final revelation. The light that awaits us all. So what is the hidden connection between death and divine light? It is this: the light that greets us at the hour of death is the same light that has guided us since birth. It shines in the Eucharist. It glows in every act of forgiveness. It flickers in every candle of faith, every heartbeat that still hopes in God. At the end, when your final breath comes, you won't meet a stranger. You'll meet the light you've known all along. Jesus Christ, the light of the world. Death is not darkness. It's the moment your soul opens its eyes for the first time. And when it does, you'll realize you were never walking toward the grave. You were walking toward the light. When our journey on this earth ends, it won't be in darkness. It will be in light. The same light that watched over us when we were born. The same light that followed us through every mistake, every tear, every moment of hope. No one truly dies in the light of God. The body may rest, but the soul simply walks home. So if you've ever lost someone, don't think of them as gone. Think of them standing in that radiant light, finally seeing what we can only dream of seeing, the face of God Himself. And one day, when your time comes, that same light will come for you too, not as a stranger, but as a friend. It will whisper your name, and you will remember, this is the light that never left you. This is home. So while you still have time, live in love. Forgive those who hurt you. Pray for those who are gone. And never let your faith grow dim, because every good act you do here makes your soul brighter for that eternal day. Because the truth is, we were never created for the grave. We were created for the light. If this message touched your heart, don't let it fade. Click like, share it with someone who needs light today, and subscribe for more powerful stories of faith and mystery. And don't forget to tap the bell icon so you never miss the next journey that could change the way you see life and eternity. Tell me in the comments, what do you believe the soul sees in that moment when it meets the light?